and every journalist I've ever met is the best storyteller. And I feel like there's this little secret formula that's going on behind the scenes in your brain. So, what can you share with us about how to think in terms of telling stories?
Well, I think you have to think about the relatable conflict. I know that, in marketing speak, it's called pain point. What is the pain point that your customer is feeling? But what is in every story has a relatable conflict. And every story shows how that conflict is overcome. Um, and you can show how to overcome that conflict through the people in your company who help solve the problem. And the best stories have twists and turns. So it's not always a straight line to, oh, he had this problem, we did X, problem solved. There usually are some enemies, obstacles, puzzles, or traps that that your that your protagonist is going to face along the way. And when you're setting up a story, it's good to think, what is the conflict? What are the enemies, obstacles, puzzles, and traps? Sort of, you can define the conflict in that way. And how am I going to solve the conflict? And in the PR world, it usually involves who are the main characters in the story, right? It involves people. And then how do we prove that the people are going to take us on this journey? We're going to be satisfied at the end. The stories that we tell have to be authentic. They have to be relatable. Um, Maybe there's a little fact and stat in there to bring us along the way. And of course, a story has to have a satisfying ending. Nobody wants the story to lay like a wet noodle on the floor. So the ending to the story has to be something that you thought, oh my God, of course this is the ending to the story. It makes perfect sense. And yet you are still surprised.
I love that. That was a great formula. I hope everyone took notes on that one.